The world of television and film lost a truly unique presence earlier this year. Valerie Mahaffey passed away at the age of 71. She was an actress who carved a very special niche for herself. Many remember her for playing characters who were delightfully and sometimes dangerously eccentric. Mahaffey was not a conventional leading lady, nor was she a straightforward character actress. She occupied a space entirely her own, one filled with unexpected turns. Her performances often left audiences unsure whether to laugh or gasp. This was her particular magic, a rare and captivating skill. Valerie Mahaffey possessed an uncanny ability to embody the unusual. Her characters were rarely simple. They were complex, often layered with hidden depths and surprising motivations. She could make an audience empathize with someone deeply flawed. She could also instill a sense of unease with a seemingly innocent smile. This delicate balance was a hallmark of her work across many years. She brought a distinct flavor to every role she inhabited. Many will recall her with a mixture of fondness and a slight shiver. She was, in essence, unforgettable on screen. The news of her passing in early 2025 sent ripples through the entertainment community. Colleagues remembered her professionalism and her unique spark. Fans recalled their favorite peculiar Mahaffey moments. She had a way of stealing scenes not through grand gestures, but through subtle, perfectly judged oddity. Her characters often lingered in the mind long after the credits rolled. They were studies in human behavior, albeit behavior that was often just left of center. Her contributions were significant, enriching the tapestry of characters we see. Born with an innate understanding of the slightly askew, Mahaffey's talent was clear. She didn't just play quirky, she inhabited it with a profound understanding. She turned eccentricity into an art form. Her portrayals were never caricatures. They were fully realized individuals, however strange their actions or words might seem. From her early roles to her later, more iconic appearances, this gift remained constant. The screen always seemed a little more interesting when Valerie Mahaffey was on it. She truly was a singular talent in the industry. Valerie Mahaffey's career was punctuated by roles that showcased her extraordinary talent for the peculiar. One of her most celebrated performances came in the series Northern Exposure. She played Eve, the hypochondriac wife of Adam. For this role, she deservedly won an Emmy Award. Eve was a perfect Mahaffey creation, anxious, obsessive, yet strangely compelling. Her interactions were always memorable, tinged with both humor and a palpable sense of her character's inner turmoil. This role solidified her reputation as an actress who could master the unconventional with brilliance. Another standout role was Alma Hodge in Desperate Housewives. Here, Mahaffey ventured into territory that was both comedic and unsettlingly sinister. Alma was a woman scorned, and her methods of dealing with her situation were bizarre and captivating. Mahaffey played Alma with a chilling calmness that made her actions even more impactful. She could deliver a line with an innocent sweetness that belied a much darker intent. This ability to blend the light and the dark so seamlessly was a key aspect of her appeal. Audiences were fascinated by her unpredictable nature. Many of her characters could be described as quirky villains, but this label only scratches the surface. Her villains were rarely motivated by pure evil. Instead, they often operated from a place of deep insecurity, obsession, or a skewed perception of reality. This made them more interesting, more human, and sometimes even pitiable. She did not play monsters, she played people whose eccentricities led them down troubling paths. This nuanced approach set her apart from many who played antagonistic roles. She brought a depth to these oddball figures. These roles demonstrated Mahaffey's unique skill set. She could make the audience laugh at a character's strange habits one moment. Then, she could make them feel a genuine sense of unease the next. Her performances were a masterclass in tonal control. She understood the power of understatement and the impact of a well-timed, odd glance. Her characters were not simply plot devices, they were intricate studies of human nature, viewed through a wonderfully warped lens. She redefined what it meant to be a memorable, offbeat character on television. Valerie Mahaffey's acting style was truly distinctive. It was not about grand theatrical gestures. Instead, she relied on subtlety, precision, and an impeccable sense of timing. Her vocal delivery was often a key instrument. She could imbue a simple phrase with layers of meaning, using inflection and pace to create humor or tension. Her characters often spoke in a way that was slightly off-kilter, perfectly matching their personalities. This careful vocal work was a signature of her performances, making her instantly recognizable. Her physical presence was equally important to her portrayals. Mahaffey used her expressions, particularly her eyes, to convey a wealth of information. A slight widening of the eyes, a fleeting enigmatic smile, or a nervous tic could speak volumes. These small, controlled movements added immense depth to her characters. She understood that often, what is unsaid or merely hinted at can be far more powerful. This made her performances captivating to watch, as audiences looked for these subtle cues. Her control over her physical expression was remarkable. This unique style resonated deeply with audiences for several reasons. Firstly, it was refreshingly different. In a world of often predictable character types, Mahaffey offered something new and unexpected. Her characters felt real, despite their eccentricities, because she grounded them in believable human quirks. Secondly, there was an intelligence to her performances. Viewers appreciated the craft and thought that clearly went into each portrayal. She invited the audience to look closer, to understand the peculiar logic of her characters. Her approach had a quiet influence on the industry. She demonstrated that characters did not need to be conventionally heroic or villainous to be compelling. She showed the power of embracing the unusual, the awkward, and the slightly strange. Writers may have felt more freedom to create such roles, knowing an actress like Mahaffey could bring them to life so vividly. She set a high bar for portraying complex, unconventional women on screen. Her method was a testament to the art of detailed character work. Valerie Mahaffey leaves behind a legacy rich with memorable and uniquely crafted characters. She carved out a special place in the entertainment world. It was a place where the odd, the anxious, and the slightly unsettling could shine. Her contribution was not just in the roles she played, but in how she played them. She brought intelligence, humor, and a touch of delightful unease to the screen. Her career demonstrated that there is great artistry in portraying the unconventional. She was a true original. She will be remembered fondly by fans and colleagues alike. Fans will cherish her iconic roles, rewatching scenes that made them laugh, gasp, or simply marvel at her talent. Colleagues often spoke of her professionalism, her kindness, and her unique creative spark. She was an actress who elevated every project she was a part of. Her presence on a cast list signaled that audiences were in for something interesting. Her characters, in all their quirky glory, have become part of television and film history. Her impact extends to younger audiences and aspiring actors. For those who feel they don't fit conventional molds, Mahaffey's career is an inspiration. She showed that uniqueness is a strength. She proved that an actor can build a successful and acclaimed career by embracing what makes them different. Her performances are a valuable study for any actor looking to understand nuance and subtlety in character development. She taught us the power of the peculiar. She made strange, beautiful, and compelling. Though Valerie Mahaffey is no longer with us, her work endures. Her distinctive voice, her expressive eyes, and the gallery of unforgettable characters she created will continue to entertain and intrigue audiences for years to come. She brought a special kind of magic to the screen, a magic woven from wit, intelligence, and a profound understanding of the human condition, in all its varied and sometimes bizarre forms. The queen of quirky villains and so much more will be deeply missed. Her spirit of delightful oddity remains a gift.